Hey, I woke up this morning and there was a random announcement for Musou Orochi 3, also known as Warriors Orochi 4. I thought I would talk about it a little bit while I do some grinding here. You want to see my progress really quick before I get started. Hold on.
May your path bring you back.
What's up? Which one?
I unlocked Divine Favor with her. A pretty good build overall. Now I'm working on getting Soul Catties or Lin Sword's Focus or Opus so that I can get it to 720 attack power.
Yeah? Which would you like?
And I have this all decked out too. Now I know some people probably think that the announcement was maybe it was too soon or it was done out of desperation, but what kind of debunks that is the fact that the game has a 2018 release date, so the latest it's going to come out is December. I believe that's when the original Musou Orochi 2 came out. So I haven't really seen too many people saying that, but I'm sure it's in a lot of people's minds or thoughts right now. I think that they did announce it because, you know, Dynasty Warriors 9 has had a lukewarm reception at best, but it's obvious that they've been working on it for quite some time. Now, from what little they've shown, we've seen that they're using the Dynasty Warriors 8 design, so it's not going to have the DW9 combat or anything, which makes sense. Now, I'm in the opinion that the Samurai Warriors movesets are in desperate need of an overhaul, and I don't think that they're going to be able to do that anytime soon, so it seems like they're just going to use the Dynasty Warriors 8 design so that they can get the game out sooner. I'm pretty excited for it. I thought Musou Stars was kind of a decent concept, but I hated the roster and I didn't like how the tagging mechanic was so dumbed down. So obviously this is going to have some kind of mechanic like that as like the original games.
I see enemy reinforcements.
My turn.
The mission started.
Done already? You were a spineless one. Another win for me.
So what's probably going to happen is they'll take all the decloned weapons from 8XL and they'll probably just give them new moves. Maybe they'll have some kind of new mechanic to accompany as well. I mean, they haven't really shown anything. No platforms have been announced. Obviously it's going to be on PS4. Hopefully it'll be on PC too, because I would love to play an Orochi game at 60 FPS. I've never really gotten to experience that before. But the biggest tidbit of information that we have is that they clearly show Dynasty Warriors 8 and Zhao Yun and SW4 Yukimura in the promotional little photo they have for it.
I am Hinoka, and I never yield. I'll cut enough. The mission started. I'll do whatever I can. Let's do something about this. That didn't go so well.
I'll go die. Hang tight, I'll help out.
You've got to hurry.
Get out of my way. Enemy commander down. I beat Lady Hinoka?
I wonder how long they've been working on it. It probably won't take as long as Dynasty Warriors 9 since there's going to be heavy use of recycled assets. Pretty much all the old movesets. They will have to make a bunch of new R1 attacks for pretty much all the decloned characters in 8 since the last game used 7 as a base.
Nothing to worry
But I think it's probably going to cost them a lot less money. I'm curious to see if they're just going to dump everyone in it or if they're going to use a cut roster. Obviously the whole appeal of the Orochi games is having a massive roster, but a lot of the movesets were trash. And tech types, especially in Warriors Orochi 3, they were garbage until Ultimate, where you got that item that lets you dash cancel. So I'm curious to see how the balancing is going to work as well.
I won't let you trample over our cause. The mission started. all units. I've received a report.
Come down.
You can't get past
Mark, my situation looks hopeless.
I see enemy reinforcements. Let me do it.
Let's fight together.
I hope I didn't cost you too much time. Allow me?
Just doing my job.
I've received a report.
Get out of my way. Let me do it. Let's find shelter.
Musou Stars was obviously a low-budget game developed while they had pretty much all hands on deck for Dynasty Warriors 9. And I hope that they don't take the tag mechanic from that game, because I thought it was terribly dumbed down from the real tag mechanic. It just didn't have the amount of death that I was looking for. So I'm curious to see how they're going to actually make things work.
I can't lose like this. And now I have to run away like a coward.
Mission complete. I see enemy reinforcements. What did I tell you? You break it, you fought.
Down.
The mission's starting. Attack all units. You can't get past.
Done already. You were a spineless one. You oppose Lord Takumi. You die. Simple as that.
I may be outmatched.
Style.
Let me do it. I see enemy reinforcements. Let me do it.
What do you need?
Allow me?
Let me do it. Thanks for helping me out. I owe you one.
Apparently this character here is like the hardest one to unlock, but she's just another clone. Definitely a problem in this game.
I've received a report.
Clean yourself up and try again from the start.
Time to strategize.
Our enemies have launched an attack from afar.
Oh, good. Hang tight, I'll help out.
You've got to hurry. Not bad, but not good enough.
Now, in terms of whether I'll be getting it, I would like to import it. However, the language barrier is definitely an issue with the Orochi games, and we're not sure if they're going to do a worldwide release. Obviously, with Dynasty Warriors 9, they pretty much did. It was only like a week apart. And for content creators, they gave it out pretty much at the same time, so it wasn't really a disadvantage for people like me, aside from the embargo, which was apparently revised quite a bit for Attack on Titan 2. They did offer me that game, but I just didn't really have any interest in it. I know the embargo for that lifted before the game actually came out, so
Mission complete.
I assume that if they do give me the key for that, that I'll probably have much less of a disadvantage.
Enemy reinforcements.
But I'll definitely get it as long as they actually are open about the mechanics. Obviously, I think the promotional or the marketing for Dynasty Warriors 9 was not the best, because they didn't really show the cool stuff that you could do with combat. I thought the game looked very stale and boring in the you know, the little videos that they did for the characters, but then the actual game had like way more possibilities that you could use. So I hope that that will be something that they work on. It'd be awesome if people like Squillo got the chance to promote Orochi, but apparently there's a lot of red tape in the way of that happening. So hopefully they'll do a better job of promoting it this time around and show the cool stuff that you can do.
Been waiting for you to ask.
pretty easy since I have the Divine Favor.
You don't need to do all the work alone.
Yeah, basically there's a little teaser for it with like no gameplay. Like I said, the biggest tidbit you get. You can check my Twitter if you want. They had someone was at the convention or whatever that it was announced at. And they clearly show Dynasty Warriors 8 Xiao Yun and Samurai Warriors 4 Yukimura. So that's obviously the base that's going to be used for the game. I think with Dynasty Warriors 9, the issue is that the game just has so many clones, and Samurai Warriors 5 is probably still a way off. So they probably, maybe they did push it up a little bit so that they could kind of bring back some, you know, some goodwill with the consumers for the brand, because Dynasty Warriors 9 obviously made them lose quite a bit, but obviously it was not done out of desperation. It's coming out this year. Obviously they've been working on it for quite some time.
Well done.
So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely keep people updated on it. I'll probably import it if I'm not offered a key and it does not have a worldwide release date like Dynasty Warriors 9, then I'll probably import it. But ideally I would like to play it on PC for the better frame rate, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.